Factorize the following quadratic expression. Now the first thing we're going to do, you come to your rough work, we multiply these two terms, all right? So you come this way, it's going to be 12d squared times minus 14. Now if you multiply these two together, you have minus 168d squared. At this point, we're going to look for two factors such that when we multiply them, we'll get minus 168d squared. And then when we add the factors, we'll get minus 13d. All right. So the first factor we're going to try, let's try minus 84d and 2d. Minus 84d and 2d. Okay. This times this will give you this. All right. But if you add these two terms together, it will give you minus 82d. Now these factors will not work. Why? Because minus 82d is not the same as minus 13d. Okay. Now let's try minus 21d and 8d. Minus 21d and 8d. Okay. If you multiply these two, it will give you minus 168d squared. If you add them together, it will give you minus 13d. Okay. So minus 13d is here and it's also here. So it means that these two factors they'll work. Okay. So it becomes 12d squared now instead of writing minus 13d here, we're going to replace this term with these two factors. Okay. So it becomes minus 21d plus 8d minus 14. Okay. So at this point, we have to what? Factorize. Now we have d here, we have d here. 3 can equally go into these two terms. So it becomes, you bring 3d out. 12d squared divided by 3d, you're going to have 4d minus 21d divided by 3d, you have 7. Bracket close. Now on this side, 2 is common, so we'll bring plus 2 out. 8d divided by 2, now we'll be left with what? 4d minus 14 divided by 2 is 7. Bracket close. Now if you look at this expression very well, 4d minus 7 is common, right? So you bring it out like this. 4d minus 7, bring it out. If I remove this from here, I'll be left with 3d plus, if I remove the bracket, I'll be left with what? 2. So this right here is our final answer.